Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees Rose, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's go ahead and dive in to the Oracle deck first. Balance. Fall back. Certainty. Okay, so for some of you guys, some of y'all are working a little too hard, okay? All work and no play is not a good thing. The hustle culture is not cute, okay? We glorify that for some reason, probably for their gain. The more we hustle, the more they benefit from it. But the hustle culture is not good. It's not healthy, okay? So wow. Balance and fall back. Combine the two. Balance and fall back, okay? So you need some type of balance. I got balance in line with certainty, and both of these cards just give like zen with the water and calmness and like retreating back to that, okay? So remembering that state and operating from that state actually, and then everything else is just, what you have to do. But operating from a sense of grounding where you're balanced enough to flow through it all, okay? You don't want to be controlled by it. I'm getting a call. I'm gonna have to call back. Okay, so yeah, with fallback and certainty, it's like you need to relax. You need to remember that it's okay to breathe. It's okay to take a rest. It's okay to take rests, multiple if you need them, but to retreat a little bit, okay, in a healthy way, so that you can restore yourself. Let's go into the tarot. The Fool. Yeah, it's like you need to breathe again. You need to relax. You need to breathe again. You need to start fresh. It's something about fresh, okay? So like retreat so you can refresh yourself. This should be a refreshing time for you. Some of you guys are working a little too hard. You can honestly say like, wow, I've been doing a lot and I've been going at it. And like, some of y'all are probably afraid to stop. Y'all are afraid to take this rest because being a part of the hustle culture, it's, looked down upon. It's frowned upon, okay? Taking a rest. Oh, you're tired? I don't get tired. Kevin Gates, I don't get tired. That's not healthy, guys. You're tired, okay? You have to, rest is a part of the process. You have to recharge yourself so that you're able to be charged up, so that you're ready to go at it again. All right, so with this Fool card here, excuse you. With this Fool card here starting out, yeah, some of you guys need to start fresh. Retreat, go away if you need to. He got this little, you remember in the cartoons when we were younger, this was signified, I hope the keeps focusing on me. That thing that he's holding right here, that would signify that you're about to move. Like you get the stick and I guess cloth or whatever and fill with all your belongings or your personals and things that you absolutely need. And then you go on an adventure. Like you just go with the wind. And yeah, some of you guys need to do that, go on a vacation, a staycation if you need to, get away, breathe, get outside, ground, be close to water, just be present, Water is a big theme here. I was staring at the water, and that's why I was like, okay, you guys need to retreat. You need to rest. You need to calm down a little bit. So there's a lot of water. Some of you guys just need to connect with the energy of water. Drink a lot of water. Drink more water. Speak to your water. Charge your water, okay? Leave it on your altar. Leave it in the sun. Leave it under the moon. Something about water, though. Go to the beach. Go to the lake. Take a bath, a deep one. Like some of you guys need to fall back. Fall back as the overall energy up here because of how hard you've been going. And Five of Wands, it's like you're going to be on the verge of burnout if you don't. It's like you're on the verge of it already. What you need to do before that fire turns into a forest fire and it gets bigger and bigger, go ahead and douse that flame with the water, be like cool that flame a lot. I was gonna say a little, no, cool that flame a lot. Five of Wands is right after the Fool. So yeah, you're like on the verge of burnout and it will cause a lot of chaos in your life, a lot of challenges, a lot of unnecessary hurdles that you would have to now jump over when that wouldn't be there if you were already grounded, if you were already ahead of the game. Because for some of you guys, like your schedule and your grounding go hand in hand. Some of you guys feel as if like you're super behind, but it's not necessarily that. It's not that at all. It's just once you get balance, you'll see how much, like, it's all what you can handle. But if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not pouring into yourself, if you're not falling back, because you have to have that balance, then it's just going to be fire, 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 ha, 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 you know? You're just going to cause a whole bunch of problems for yourself. It's just going to feel like a load of work for you. It's going to feel like a lie. It's going to feel like a lie. When it's not necessarily that. So when you get balance, it's not that your workload will get lighter, because I won't say that. What some of you guys are aiming for, y'all are aiming for, like, you know, the tippy toppy there, and it requires you to show up in whatever capacity that is for yourself. But as far as what you can handle, it'll probably be a piece of cake once you find this balance. You feel me? Like, you have to find the balance in order to show up. If you're not finding the balance, then this is your workload is still there. It's just going to feel like too much for you. So ask yourself, are you healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, like spiritually? And if not, then pour back into yourself. Pour into yourself. How can you give back to yourself in a way that you are now balanced? Hold on. Three of Pentacles. Interesting. As an overall energy right here. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So maybe you are understanding how it all works together. Like with the balance and showing up for the work, and you know, like everything that's on your plate, you're understanding how it all works together now. Wow, that's very interesting. That card to come out. I'm going to dissect that in a second. I feel like there's more to that card, but it's definitely having something to do with you understanding that everything kind of like works together now. And like when you have one aspect, you have to do the other, and it all coincides. The World. Yeah, absolutely. It's an understanding. There's an understanding in line with the Five of Wands. You have an understanding now. Ace of Cups in line with the Fool. Yeah, look at that. The water, y'all. The water. Oh, the heavy on the understanding with this High Priestess. Come on, y'all. In line with the Nine of Wands. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. So the understanding that you have now, it's like you're operating differently. You'll operate a lot differently. Once you find that balance, you're gonna love it there, trust me. But for some of you guys, y'all are running from that. Maybe you feel like, oh my God, that's just something else on my plate that I have to do. That's just something else that I have to tend to. But trust me, you're going to figure out what works for you. And like the more you keep at it, it's just going to fall into a nice, healthy schedule, routine, whatever. It's like you're really figuring it out with the World that came right after the Three of Pentacles. It's like you have an understanding now. Like you get it. You figured it out. But if it's also a warning to take heed, you know, absolutely do it, because if you don't, here comes the Five of Wands. These are the challenges, okay? And then you'll keep yourself in this cycle, in this endless cycle where you always feel burnt out, and it'll feel like life is getting ahead of you, and you don't have enough of this, and you're lacking in that, and why can't I get ahead? Like, it's going to always feel like a challenge, chaos, okay? But you're understanding now that incorporating all of it is just all of it. Period, okay? Ace of Cups in line with the Fool. You're going to see how, like, once you pour into yourself, once you pour into yourself, life pours right back into you. So, like, you're the Fool here. Just do it. Just freaking do it. Just do it. Okay? I love you too. Okay. Because you know I'm recording now. Okay, so the World, and then we have the Ace of Cups and line with the Fool. Yeah, so you're going to see how life instantly pours right back into you, okay, and like makes it rain. makes it rain, 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 rain. It's not going to just be a little bit of a reward. It's like all the times that you poured into yourself now is all the times that you will instantly be rewarded. Your cup will run over. And the more you have, the more you have to give. I always say that. So it's really an emphasis on like just do it. Just do it. Some of you guys are afraid of doing it because you feel as if it's going to be more in your cup, but I mean on your plate, excuse me. Talk about a lot of them. Maybe I'm hungry. But that's not necessarily it. Once you chime into all of them, you're just going to see how they all work, and surprisingly you're going to just have the energy to do it all, and you're going to be inspired to do it all, so you're going to actually want to do it. So with this 9 of Wands, I see you guys y'all are tired. Y'all tired of shit. Y'all got the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Those are the only wand cards, and those are not necessarily the most comfortable wand cards to get. Okay, so like yeah, for some of you guys, you just have to find your balance, and that lies in you falling back, retreating to yourself, okay? Asking yourself exactly, what do I need in this moment? Okay, let me give myself that. And I'm not saying to just go off the deep end and just dive into a lifelong vacation. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you still have to find the balance. There's a balance here, all right? So if you're applying yourself in one aspect, then of course, like, you know, new levels, new devils. Like you're as you ascend, only the strongest survive type shit. Like, you know, it's not that your workload is going to get easier. It's probably going to get, I don't want to say more difficult or more, you know, like tedious, tougher, but it's going to be something that the elite can handle, okay? Because you've reached another level. You're at another tier now. So it's going to be different when you have this new level. Baby, what you doing? Okay. All right, let me get one more card out of here, and then I'll close this one out. Where we at? Happiness. Oh, happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. I agree. However, I want to expand upon this. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart. That's what I wanted to highlight. A fulfilled heart. You will be much more fulfilled when you pour into yourself and start there. Like, make it big, okay? Like, just keep going. Just love on yourself. Date yourself. Give to yourself. Fall back, okay? Retreat in ways that you need it. Meditating is giving to yourself. That's loving on yourself. That's telling yourself, yo, I love you enough to give you a sound mind. Sound minds are healthy. That's a clean brain. That's a clean brain, okay? You clean your house, right? You clean your room, clean your bathroom, clean your kitchen. When you clean up, that's signifying that you respect the place. Cleanliness is godliness. No? Okay. So your brain, imagine how much junk we put in there just looking out at society every day, honestly. Like, a lot of this is just straight bullshit, for real. But imagine the junk that we take in mentally, okay? And that's not good. There has to be a way that we flush that. Sleep can't be the only answer, okay? We have to give to ourselves in sound ways, okay? So giving to your mind is even a way of, like, you know, loving on yourself. But I'm talking in all ways, because you got this 3 of Pentacles as an overall energy, so it's all working with each other. It's not just one thing, all right? All right. Love y'all. Bye.